So that is light that was emitted about 380,000 years after the Big Bang. So and the key thing, there's so many things to say about these images, but one thing is that those colours correspond to regions of very slightly different density that we've detected now in the gases of the young universe.
Are you talking about the red, blue?
Yeah, the reds and blues, those or those as well. They're both the same. So that greeny one, well, either that one or the one with the greeny blue, that one, that's from the Planck satellite. So those colours correspond to regions of different density. So in this young universe, 380,000 years after the Big Bang, that's only hydrogen and helium gas, basically, and a bit of lithium, some of the lighter elements, but basically hydrogen and helium. So you've got an almost smooth, almost featureless universe then. But these little density fluctuations are very important because as the universe expanded and cooled, they collapsed to form the galaxies. So without those ripples, without that pattern, we would not exist. Nothing of interest would exist. And so the question is, where did that come from, that pattern? It's fundamentally important. And the theory of inflation that I mentioned earlier, that there's this time before the universe got hot and dense, that theory predicted that pattern before it was observed. So this idea that you've got this very quickly stretching space. By the way, the stretch, if I can remember the number, is if you consider 2 points in space during inflation, the distance between them was doubling every 10 to the minus 37 seconds, which is 0.00000, which is 37 noughts, one of a second. So it's incredible rate of expansion that draws to a close. And those theories, so there's inflation there. So those theories predicted slight variations in the rate at which inflation stops.
Does the inflation theory, does this work with Sir Roger Penrose's concept? I mean, is it possible that inflation is the far period of the expansion of the universe?
I mean, it is. He doesn't like inflation as a theory.
He doesn't?
Oh
no.
But it's right that so our universe is accelerating in its expansion at the moment, which is one of the great mysteries that was discovered in the 1990s by a friend of mine, actually, Brian Schmidt, got the Nobel Prize for this discovery.